This is the second try of the video. I was saying in the last video that um, the server name is usually connected to the DB name, but the server name is first in layer position rather than the DB name, because the DB is lower in space and lower also in capacity than the server side. The user also is lower than the database. And I was about to say that I don't place here a password because sadly the SAMP here in the PHP myadmin gives a lot of errors. Let me connect the Okay, as I was saying, the PHP myadmin, when it goes to administrating on your local machine, usually it gives a lot of errors. And as I usually, when I finish one project, I always put it on online. I don't take much how can I say care on the password on my machine, because it's just a project that is supposed to not having delicate information, okay, because it is a local project, and as it is a local project, it is not supposed to have delicate information. But when you put it online, then in there you could activate a password for the administration of the database, and also a new user, and a lot of other things that you would like to do. For example, instead of making just variables here, you could use what is the name of that? Stat? No, 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 it's not static. It's fixed variables. Let's see, not fixed, but constant. Sorry, just like this. Constant. In PHP is like this. Define, and then we put the constant name. Sorry, we put the constant name. For example, server name, and then comma, and then this. We go here, and now when we would like to use it, we would say something like this. See, when it comes to the constant, I don't remember how to call the constants. Let me look for it. Constants in PHP. Um, let's look for W3 school here. It is very often for me to look for W3 schools, and that is how you define it, and then this is how you use it. I always forget how I use it because I don't like how you can use it. Usually constants should be in uh, in uppercase, okay? That is the difference. So usually when I use, for example, constant are like this, and instead I change it, I use it just like this. And same we will do here, define, sorry, define. We could, by the way, I think that the define, you can just use it in in lowercase and uppercase, the name of the definition of the function. But I don't take much care of it because for me it's kind of the same. But I will tell you the truth. When it is a constant, for me it's more secure than just a variable. Okay, because the constants save the space on the memory. Uh, with even, for example, the line that is in the code editor. But when it's just a variable itself, it doesn't matter very much, for example, if it is on line 11 or inside of a function or whatever it is. When it's a variable, sometimes, depending the language, it can be used easier and faster than just a constant. A constant is more strong when it comes to privacy in a direct way when we talk about variables, constants, and sessions and all those things that are similar to it. Okay, after we get the connection to the string, what we usually do is, for example, to put a, if, for example, con, just like this, string is supposed to have a T here, and if it gives an error, connect error, then we will say that we would like to show it. Then we'll say else, and let's close here, and let's say that connected successfully. Let's go now to localhost. In here we will go to API private and connection. Before I hit on enter, remember that I told you that usually when it comes to a private to a local project, I don't mind the password. But when it comes to the project to be online, it is recommended. It is the best practice that you put the password over there, because in the project that is local, you will not have usually sensible information. You will just have just normal information in certain way. Okay, just sample data or something like that. Sorry, I forgot to put simply diary here. And as you can see now, it says connected successfully. We could even do something more, and I will show you what it is. Let's do it in the code itself. I'm going to say that I would like the code this to be H1, for example. H1, and let's say that we would like to have a style that will say that this is going to be margin 0, auto, just like that, and font weight of, let's say, 20 pixels, something like that. Thank you for the correction. Let me see what I'm missing. Style. Oh, I am missing that this should be, for example, with simple quotes and not double quotes. Okay. And now let's refresh, and you can see it that is bigger. And let's put it on the center. Text align center, and margin auto is to the left and right, and the top, sorry, set 25%, just like this. Let's refresh, and let's give it a background to the whole body. It's going to be like this. would say something like, um, say that we will have a body here. No, it's not like that. Let's place it like this. HTML that 5. Let's place this, sorry, this on the body here, but this part, this connection string over the top here, and it shows an error here. It is because the PHP should be closed over there, I mean here, and now here I will open it again. And there you go. Now style background color, what I would like to do is the background red. And the text I would like it to be color black. Color black. That's it. Let's refresh. And as you can see, now we have like a super very clear way of seeing that the connection was successfully done. If you may be asking why I put the black and the red, is because sadly there are many people that has favoritism. And remember that Jesus Christ of Nazareth loved you much more than my smartphone.